Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. Today we're going to be working through a short 20-minute full body flexibility flow. So whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started in a child's pose, Balasana, on the back of our mats. Open the knees out nice and wide and begin to walk the hands down, bringing the forehead onto a mat or maybe onto blocks and gently closing down your eyes. Today's flow will be a deep stretch and release. So just give yourself permission now to release, to let go, and to arrive fully in this moment for your practice, in your time for yourself. Lengthen your breath, creating longer inhales, longer exhales. If you've got your ujjayi breath, you can take that now. And maybe you'd like to set an intention for the practice, you can do so now. And with the breath and this intention, we'll begin moving into our flow now. Making your way through to a tabletop position, we'll begin taking some cat-cows. So we'll lower the belly, lift the chest on your inhale. On your exhale, round the spine, push the ground away, chin to chest. Move through about 3 more rounds of these at your own rhythm. Begin noticing how you can match your breath with the movement. The longer the breaths are, the bigger movements, more space it will create. 1 more, inhale. And exhale to round. Coming back to a neutral position in your tabletop. Bring your shoulders over the wrist and we'll begin bending the elbows, lowering all the way down to the mat. Bring the fingertips out to the side slightly. As we lift the chest on our inhale, take a baby cobra. Engage the glutes and push the hips down towards the mat, protect the spine. Keep a bend in the elbows. Just the beginner practice. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. And then on your exhale, we'll ripple back down and we'll take 3 more of those. So we'll start moving now, bringing our chest up. Engage your glutes, roll the shoulders back. On your out breath, we fold. 1 more. And lower all the way back down. Beautiful. Hands come to meet at the side. As you push yourselves back, come to a child's pose, but this time tuck under the toes, making it more active. We'll take a few spinal waves here. So we'll tuck the tailbone under, roll vertebra by vertebra through to back to your tabletop. Lift the chest, bend the elbows, arch the back, gaze up. On your exhale, push the hips back as we round the spine in that cat position, back towards your heels. All right, so we'll take a few more of those, making them as big or as small as you wish. Inhaling, vertebra by vertebra, head and neck come last. On your exhale, push the hips back as we round the spine. 2 more at your own breath, your own rhythm. 1 more. Exhale. This time, lifting the knees, we'll come to a downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of the practice. I invite you to bend deeply into the knees and think about lengthening through the spine. Bring the chest towards your thighs. Pushing hands into the mat, creating the space in the back body. We'll lift the hips as we roll forward to a plank position, taking a breath here. On your exhale, bend elbows and lower all the way back down towards the mat. Walk the fingertips out a little bit and come for our Sphinx pose. Lifting the chest, roll the shoulders back. Can you pull the elbows towards you and feel the chest rising into this space? Option to stay here, or you can bend into the right leg and swing the right arm around, maybe taking the ankle or the foot and taking this little stretch into the hip flexor. Keep lifting through the chest by pushing into the left forearm. Draw the hips down as you draw the heel to the glutes and breathe. And we'll slowly release, taking it to the other side. Pushing the right forearm down to the mat, lift out of the right shoulder, bend the left knee, take the left hand around the ankle or the foot and lift the chest. Keep drawing the hips down towards the mat, so you're feeling the stretch of the front of the thigh. And slowly releasing all the way back down. Bring the hands back towards your ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Take your cobra, or maybe this time take your full cobra, so lifting the chest a little bit higher. On your exhale, push the hips back. Downward facing dog. This time in your downward facing dog, you can begin straightening off the legs. So now focusing more on the hamstrings, but keeping that length in the spine. So walk your feet out maybe a little bit further, taking a wider stance, taking hands further from the feet, walking the feet further apart, focusing on the spine, and now introducing the hamstrings. Breathing here. One more breath. Begin walking the hands all the way back to meet the feet at the back of the mat. And take a forward fold here. Take opposite elbows. Maybe you keep bending into the knees. Allow the head and the neck to hang heavy and release any tension in the face. Slowly with control now, fingertips meet the mat as you bend into the knees. Come to a malasana at the back of the mat, so lower the hips. It's okay if you're up on your toes, or it's okay if your heels draw down towards the mat. Think about pushing the elbows out into the knees and draw the hands together actively as we roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Breathing here. We'll release on the exhale, fingertips meet the mat as we lift the hips back. Take your forward fold once more. Heel toe the toes in slightly, and then walk the hands back out, downward facing dog, taking a nice wide stance. Your right heel meets the mat, and let's lift the left leg. Take a three-legged dog and open the hips, so bend into the knee. Option just to hold here, find stillness, or you can take a few circles with the knee drawing out towards the side and into the chest. So taking a few circles if that feels nice. One more. And from here, we're going to roll forward through to our plank position as we place the left foot outside of the left hand. Come to your lizard. Lift the chest here. And if your left knee is touching your left elbow or shoulder, try and activate them by drawing them together, pushing the shoulder against the arm and the arm back against the shoulder, and feel the activation here. Keep the chest lifted, and then we'll lower the back right knee and then lift it back up, engage the right glutes. Lower and lift. We'll take one more. Lower and lift. And this next one, lowering it all the way down towards the mat. From here, we'll walk the left foot out a little bit further, as far as it's comfortable for you, and come into the knife edge. It should open up the hip a little bit more. If you feel like you want to get off of the wrist, you can come down onto forearms, deepening that stretch now. Sending the breath to the points where there's tension. As your breath releases, soak in the body. From here, if you're on your forearms, bring yourself back up onto your hands. Right hand can plant into the mat as your left arm circles up into the air. Left hand can either come onto the left knee, gently pushing it out, or maybe draws behind you. If it comes behind you and you can bend into the right knee and take the right foot, for the more advanced version, then you're welcome to do that now. So working into the left hip and the right hip flexor. Breathing here. One more breath. Coming all the way out, meeting back in the lizard. From your lizard, walking the left foot in if it's still out towards the side, lifting the right knee, and we're going to pivot to Skandasana. So we're coming to the left side of our mat, bending into the left leg. It's okay if you're still up on your heels. You can bring the glutes all the way down to the mat, or maybe even if you're here. Taking a variation that feels nice for you, flex the right toes, engage the right leg as well. We'll draw the left hand out towards the side, and then your right arm reaches up overhead, taking a side body stretch here. One more breath. As you bring fingertips to the mat, push off of the left leg, come to your wide-legged forward fold. Your Prasarita Padottanasana. Take a fold here. Hands can come in between the feet. Maybe you walk them out. behind you for a deeper stretch, or you can take the big toes. You can find your variation, making this practice your own. Engage the quads, just release the hamstrings of all the stress. And breathe here. We'll bring the hands back through center from wherever you are and bend into the right leg now. Come to Skandasana on the right side. Take your variation that you had before. Keep engaging into the left leg if we can, and the right arm sweeps beside you. Maybe fingertips meet the mat as your left arm reaches up. Side body stretch. Breathe here. We'll release here. A little bit of strength. We're going to push off of the right leg. Come up to warrior two on the left leg. So bending into the left, just adjust the feet if they need. Roll the shoulders back and sink down low here. Legs are stable here as we reverse. So your left arm reaches up, right arm draws back. Breathe here to sink deeper, maybe into that front left leg. Making your way back through warrior two as we straighten front leg. Hips go to the right. Reach arms out in front of you first. And then Trikonasana. Left hand comes down. Right arm left. Breathe here. Draw the feet into the mat. And think about opening up that right shoulder. From your Trikonasana, bending into the left leg, come to your side angle of your choice. Maybe your elbow comes up onto your knee to keep the chest open. Beautiful. From your side angle, making your way up, back up through a warrior two. We'll release the arms, step the right foot in slightly, straighten the front leg. We'll draw the right hip in line with the left and take our pyramid pose, our Parsa Uttanasana. We'll bring the arms behind us as we lift the chest on an inhale, and with your exhale, take a fold over that front leg. Doesn't matter how far down we go, we're going to focus on the lower body as well as lifting the chest. One more breath here. So release the hands, bend into the left leg. We'll step all the way back for a plank position. Breathing in here on an inhale. On your exhale, maybe staying here in your plank, bending elbows 90 degrees, chaturanga, or you can lower down the knees. Lift the chest, take your up dog or your cobra. And your exhale, bend knees, downward facing dog. And from here, when you're ready, the left heel meets the mat, right leg rises with an inhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Staying in stillness, or take 3 little rolls with the knee. On the last one, deep breath, stepping the right foot outside of the right hand. Keeping the left knee lifted for a moment. And if you've got the knee touching the shoulder, then draw them against each other. Feel the activation. Lift the chest. We'll lower the knee and lift. Engage the glutes. Lower. Lift. One more. Lowering the knee all the way down to the mat now. And walking the right foot out a little bit further, coming to the knife edge, and feel the deeper opening here in the right leg. Maybe you come onto forearms to give the wrist a little bit of a break, and breathe here. You can release the left toes if they're still tucked under, and settle. And let's release. If you're on your forearms, walking back up onto your hands, the right hand plants on the mat as your left arm lifts up. Take your twist. With your next breath, the right hand can come onto your right knee, taking that deeper stretch there, or maybe it draws behind you. If it draws behind you, you can bend into the left knee as well, taking the hip flexor stretch on the left, taking the stretch in the right shoulder, you can take it. Choosing an option that feels the best for you today. One more breath. Release the foot if you've got it. Making your way round back to your lizard and coming to our Skandasana now on the right side. So heel to the right foot if you need to as you pivot onto your Skandasana. Again, it's okay if you're low, if you're on the toes, or you're all the way up here. This is actually more active and this version is more stretchy and passive. Engage in the left leg. Right fingertips draw down, left arm reaches up. This time you've got the option to draw the thumbs. So internally rotate the shoulder, draw the thumbs away from you, bend the elbow. Maybe you can wrap it around the right leg. If you've got that, maybe the left arm reaches behind you, bend elbow, and take a little bit of a bind. One more breath. We'll slowly release, fingertips meet the mat. Come to your wide-legged forward fold, pushing off with the right leg, folding in between their legs. Taking any variation. Draw toes and heels into the mat to deepen the stretch. And breathe. And breathe to settle into it. One more breath. We bend into the left leg. Come to Skandasana on the left side for a moment. Engaging that right foot. Again, if you want to take the bind, you draw the chest down a little bit. Wrap the left arm round. The thumb has to draw down to internally rotate the shoulders so the arm can reach back. Maybe the right arm also follows and you can take your hands. It's okay if not, or if you want to try today. Let's release the bind. As we push off of the left leg, come to standing, bend into the right, warrior two. Adjust the feet, left arch in line with the right heel. Sink down deep here. On your inhale, we will reverse, right arm left arm drops. On your exhale, back through warrior two, straighten the front leg. Hips go to the left. Take your Trikonasana. Right arm lowers, left arm lifts. Again, finding your edge, your point. Breathing. Activate through the earth. One more breath. Come into side angle, so we're just bending into the right knee now. Fingertips can stay on the mat or can come up to your knee. Breathing. And let's rise up through warrior two and we'll come to our pyramid pose. Straighten the front leg. Step the left foot in slightly as your hips draw towards the front. Let's bring the arms behind us again in this Kali Mudra. Lift the chest. On your exhale, fold over the front leg. Again, focusing on the chest and the stability in the lower body. Pushing right toes into the mat. Feel the engagement up the front leg. One more breath. We'll release the arms. Frame the front foot. Step back for your plank. Take your downward facing dog, or maybe you take your chaturanga of your choice. Bending elbows, lowering knees, or full chaturanga. Chest lifts on your inhale. Cobra up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Walking the feet into the middle of the mat now. Walking your hands back to the middle of the mat as well. Taking opposite elbows. Allow the head and the neck to hang heavy, maybe swaying from side to side or even bobbing up and down. Can release the tension, anything in the spine. Can release anything in the spine. One more breath. Fingertips meet as you bend the knees, toes turn out. Take your Malasana, your yogi squat. One more breath as we lower the hips all the way down. We'll come to a seated position. Take the legs out long. We'll bend the right knee, placing the right foot into the inside of the left leg. Flex the left toes, you're activating that leg. We'll take a deep inhale, arms sweep up. For this first round, We'll fold from the hips. So think about lengthening through the spine. Fingertips meet the mat. So your chest, you're taking like that arch as your chest lifts. Flex the left toes towards you and breathe here. If you can't get down as far into the stretch as when the spine is long. One more breath. And now I invite you to release the foot, left foot, around the spine. Now going a little bit deeper into the stretch, but focusing more now on the back body. Hamstrings are relaxed. Notice the difference between the active stretch and that passive one. Maybe even choosing your option. One more breath. We'll release, coming all the way back up, walking fingertips back. We'll cartwheel the right arm behind us as the left arm comes onto the right knee. We lift the chest as we breathe in. Exhale, twist towards the back of our space. And breathe. Bring yourself back through center. We'll just switch over the legs. So the right goes out long. Bend in the left. Taking an inhale. First version is the active stretch. So draw the right toes towards you. Exhale, fold from the hips. So not the spine. We're not rounding. We'll lengthen. Fingertips meet the mat. Breathe. Long, deep inhale here. On your exhale, release the foot in the activation. Slight bend of the knee and round the spine. Breathe here, or choose an option which feels best for your body. Let's slowly release, coming back up through center, and we'll take the twist. So your left arm reaches behind you. Maybe the fingertips meet the mat. The right hand comes onto the left knee. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine, crown of the head shines up. And with the exhale, deepen the twist, gaze over the left shoulder. We'll slowly release here with the exhale, drawing the right foot in with the left. Bring the soles of the feet together. Come to your butterfly or your Baddha Konasana. We'll take an inhale as we lift the chest. Exhale, walk the fingertips out. Again, let's take one option where we're staying active. So we're lifting the chest, folding from the hips, maybe not getting down as far. Breathe. One more breath. And then now with the exhale, bend the elbows round the spine, bringing your chin to chest, taking a deeper fold. Maybe your forearms even meet the mat. If your forearms meet the mat, maybe you can bring the palms facing up as this gesture of just surrendering here. You can breathe, return maybe to your intention. Slowly making your way back up through center, walking the hands in. You've got the option to keep the legs in this position, or you can just take a cross leg. Bring the hands down on your knees. Roll the shoulders back. We'll just end the practice here as we gently close down the eyes. I'm going to take a body scan here, breathing in. Moving awareness through the body with the exhale from the crown of your head, down your neck, your shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms to your hands. Taking another inhale here. On this exhale, travel the crown of your head, down the spine, to your hips, the thighs, the knees, and the feet. Just take 2 more rounds of breath like that, taking long inhales through the nose to the crown of the head, and with your exhale, just taking a short body scan as the breath flows through you to your hands and to your feet. Notice now how you feel after this practice. Then just become aware if there's any shifts or changes in your energy, in your body after this practice. Bringing hands through to heart center in prayer, chin to chest, bow the head, thanking your body and finding some gratitude for yourself. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that flow and that you have a lovely day.